How is white bread made? White bread has a base of refined white flour, in which whole grains have been processed so both the bran and germ components of the grain are removed. This creates a quickly digested carbohydrate that is easy to consume. The downside of the soft, sweet, white loaf is that the significant processing also removes much of the dietary fiber and key nutrients found naturally in whole grains, including vitamin B, vitamin E, zinc, and magnesium. This is one of the reasons that you now see high-fiber white bread varieties heavily marketed in supermarkets. They are basically replacing some of the dietary fiber that is found in whole grain and wholemeal bread variety.
What is white bread? White breads are types of bread made with wheat flour that has been milled to remove the bran and germ, leaving only the starchy endosperm, which is responsible for their light colors, soft textures, and mild flavors, with the other main ingredients of bread that usually include water, yeast or starter, and sometimes milk and fat to add flavor and moisture. Although they often have less nutrients due to the milling process when compared to whole wheat and rye bread types, white breads are considered a rich source of vitamins, fiber, and minerals like iron and folic acid. Their versatility and affordability have made them a global favorite for centuries and commonly used in everything from dipping sauce and soups to making sandwiches and everything in between. Sandwich bread. A true star among the different types of white bread known as white loaf, the go-to choice for everyday use, particularly in sandwiches, as the name suggests. Typically baked in regular rectangular pans, which give it its classic shape and even flat sides easy to slice and ideal for stacking slices of cheese, deli meats or vegetables. Its soft texture and mild flavor make it perfect for showcasing all sorts of delicious fillings and one of the best bread for grilled cheese sandwiches and French toast. No wonder that sandwich bread remains a staple across North America countries with its inexpensive and long shelf life, making it truly earns its place as the king of white bread.
Baguette? Baguette, the symbol of French culinary tradition and a part of the UNESCO intangible heritage. This long, thin loaf with crispy golden crust and soft, airy interior is one of the most popular kinds of white bread around the world. Made from simple ingredients such as flour, water, salt, and yeast or levain. The dough is carefully fermented, giving the baguette its open crumb and chewy texture. The popularity of the baguette lies in its simplicity and taste, which goes well with both sweet and savory meals, making it a perfect accompaniment to many dishes. In France, baguette commonly torn apart and eaten with butter or jam at breakfast, sliced for sandwiches like French ham and butter sandwich, and dipping into soups as well as an accompaniment to cheese platter and used to make crostini and bruschetta.
White bread is a processed food with low-quality carbs. Plus, it can contain added sugar. So, eating white bread can cause large blood sugar spikes, which aren't good for your health. For the remaining 45% of people, it's okay to enjoy white bread in moderation, around 2 or 3 times a week. Still, large quantities may have a negative effect. When you eat food that contains carbohydrates, your body breaks these down into simple sugar, or glucose. This is absorbed into your blood, leading to a rise in your blood sugar. Your cells take in glucose from your bloodstream, with the help of a molecule called insulin, so that they can use glucose for energy. As your cells absorb glucose, your blood sugar levels fall. Changes in blood sugar levels after eating are normal. Complex carbohydrates like whole grains cause a gradual rise and fall in blood sugar. Foods with simple sugars can cause sharp spikes and falls in blood sugar. This can make you feel hungry again soon after eating and is not good for your health long term.
Shokopan. Shokopan, also known as Japanese milk bread, is made with a combination of flour, milk, sugar, yeast, butter and salt. This soft, fluffy texture is often eaten as toast or served with butter and jam. Its pillowy softness also makes it perfect for sandwiches as fruit sando, a Japanese fruit sandwich, or as a side dish for soups and curries.
White bread typically refers to breads made from wheat flour from which the bran and the germ layers have been removed from the whole wheat berry as part of the flour grinding or milling process. Producing a light-colored flour, this simple white bread recipe does not disappoint when it comes to quality and flavor. No matter what you use it for, whether it's prepping school lunches, making yourself a snack, or serving it as your dinner side, you'll be in sliced bread heaven. If you want to just leave the white bread out on the counter, instead of in a bread box, you'll need to cover the loaf with either plastic wrap or foil to prevent it from drying out. Or a good hack would be to save an old store-bought bread sleeve and store your homemade loaf in there.